All right, how's it going, Tycoon? So super excited for today's video. We're going to be looking at OXY, Occidental Petroleum. All right, that's basically like a oil play, gas play. All right, everybody is noticing how high gas prices are right now, and I've been noticing how high the gas stock prices have been going. I mean, if you look, this thing was at $8 last year. Um, I mean, that's pretty crazy. So, and because currently it's at $33. So, I mean, it's went up, about 400% really, currently where it's at. So, um, I just want to show you guys why I'm looking at it. I think that this is a good slow burner. Okay. We have some of the daily gaps drawn up. Okay. If you see, it was all the way down here. It did fill this gap here. All right. We did fill that gap. And we had this little gap up here to fill. We filled that recently, came back down. All right. We made a newer high or a higher high, came back down, made a higher high. We're coming back down right now. All right, we have this gap up to fill. There's a little tiny gap right here to fill. And there's a big gap up here to fill. So we have a gap up to 60. We have one to 40. And yeah, so 40, 60, and a small one around 43. So the current price is $33 right now. I don't think it's bad to perhaps get some leap option contracts or to get some shares here. And I would be wary that, hey, you know what, it has been on a run up really, really strong lately. This could pull back and we could bounce off one of the moving averages. Okay. We have the 50 simple day, the 100, we have the 200, and then we have the 300 right here in red. So, it's trading above all the moving averages right now. You can't expect it to bounce, it's been bouncing off of the 200 SMA pretty well. So I would look for maybe a bounce there. But, more short term, we'll probably bounce off of this 50-day SMA next. This one was going to be hugging a lot closer. And so, our next support level could be there. All right. Weekly, we'll look at the weekly chart real quick. I'll show you guys what I have drawn up on the weekly, just so you guys see what else is going on besides the daily chart gaps. Okay, so on the weekly chart here, all right, we have a bullish channel going on. All right, ever since this gap down right here, that's been our top trend line. Okay, and this has been our bottom of the trend line right here, and then this is the middle of it. Okay, this white dotted line right here. And as you can see, it was trading below. All right, we were able to bounce there, and we are now trading on the top of this. It's been consolidating strongly in the top of this bullish channel. But because it's a bullish channel, that means that we're making higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. Okay, here's our high. All right, and here's our higher high today. All right, so it's looking good. It is trading in the upper half of a bullish channel. Now, when it comes to immediate price targets, okay, we'll zoom in a little bit more. All right, and so this blue line right here is my weekly breakout level, and we're currently testing it right now. Okay, so keep in mind these purple ones are the bullish channel. All right, if you notice, we tested the top of that bullish channel, got rejected. All right, we're testing the weekly breakout zone right now, got rejected. All right. So we do have bullish momentum. It's just not strong enough yet at the moment to take us above those areas. So look for us to bounce possibly here. Okay, if we do pull back, I'd say that this is going to be our strong support level, and below 28, 23, 22, 21 is going to be my bearish price target. Okay, and if we get there, then you could either have a stop loss there, or you could reevaluate and you could see, hey, maybe this is a time for me to reposition, add some more shares, or maybe roll some of my option contracts a little bit, because and now it bounced here and it's showing signs of life, and it came back above here, and you could say, all right, you know what, I still like this play. Let me go ahead and get back into it, or you could wait for the weekly breakout. Okay. So if you're not already in it, that's what I would be looking to do. Okay. Is to look maybe for a pullback, or to see if we get past this 34.62. If we do, our next resistance immediately in the near term future is going to be the top of this bullish channel. Okay. And if you notice, these are pretty close together to each other. So I think once we see a breakout of one, we could have a wick instance where we wick up and it doesn't close above this bullish channel in the purple, and it stays right here. And then in the following weeks it breaks out. Or I think once we break above here, we will also break out of this bullish channel. And when you break out of a bullish channel, it's a bullish breakout of a bullish pattern. So that's even more bullish momentum. So if we break out of there, our next bullish price target would be 40.64 and then 47.79. And we'll go back to the daily gaps. Okay, and as you can see, we had daily gaps up to 60 and 44 and 40. And we'll look back at what the price targets were. And they're right in between basically those gaps, like 40 and then 47. So, and then obviously if we get past here, then we're probably going to go to the 55 and 60 for the gap fill at 55 and 60 right here. Okay. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I think that this one is going to be a good slow burner for real. And it's definitely not a bad something to have to take a look at it, putting in your investment portfolio.